Whoa! Hello? Hello? Thank you for the raid. I'm just starting. If you don't know who I am Horror. I stream a lot of different games lately, mostly DBD, but I have been taking a fat fucking break from that goddamn game. Um, yeah. But hello. If anyone's here that follows me, if you don't follow Heartbreaker, you should. They're playing The Quarry right now, and oh, I'm living for it because I love The Quarry. I love The Quarry. The one thing I do like that they do is that if they finish the game and they don't like the outcome, they're like, let's play it again. I'm like, hell yeah. That was me with Until Dawn. When I like killed everybody, I was like, I don't like this. So I replayed the game and I didn't stop playing for days until I saved everybody. Hold on, I'm on Discord, so I'm trying to message someone. I'm harassing people. Perfect timing. So I'd already streamed earlier in the day, and I fell asleep really early. Usually that's not me. I'm a night person. I'm an overnight person. I fell asleep around like 8, 9 o'clock. I was really trying not to. I was watching Game Grumps. I was on my phone. I was waiting for my friend to stream, and I was like, all right, I gotta go to sleep. I can't. So then I planned to sleep all throughout the night. I was like, I'm gonna sleep. I wake up at 2 in the morning and I'm like, ugh. And I remember my friend was playing Phasmophobia, so I was like, maybe they'll want to play, but they're playing Jurassic World instead. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll vibe to this. And I was just laying there. My mind kept going to Danganronpa, but I can't tell you enough how much this game has such a fucking mesmerizing hold on me. And I left off before the third class trial, like we're investigating. And I'm just like, is it bad to stream twice in one day? Is that a bad thing to do? Do people hate that? So I'm like, fuck it. See ya. I'm streaming. I don't care who thinks it's weird. I'm just yapping right now, and I'm trying to just smoke a little bit. Yes, I believe you'll save everyone. When you play the first time, you kind of get like a vibe of like, what am I doing wrong? Or like, oh, they didn't like that. Maybe I'll go with this way. I do like that you're very interactive with your chat too. But I was sitting back and I'm like, I want to see her figure it out myself. I want to see what she does. I love choice-based games. I love when I'm watching people do things that I wouldn't do. If you ever want to like laugh and see just all of the horrible outcomes at once, I watch this guy called Call Me Kevin, and he'll play like Until Dawn, The Quarry, these choice-based games, but he purposely plays them like an asshole to see the worst possible outcome, and it drives me insane in the best way, and it's so funny. I really can't wait to watch you play like all those other games. They're so fun. I'm sorry, I'm yapping too much. I just want to like prepare myself before I get into this trial because my friend Bran, Resident Bran or Viva la Bran, he told me that the third trial fucked him up because I was telling him the second trial fucked me up. I was like, I am so fucking hurt. And he's like, man, the third trial messed me up. I know, I noticed that it was for your girl. That's so cute. I was like, oh, she's thriving. I think the one you should play next is the hotel one by Dark Pictures Anthology. Because when I played it by myself, oh, it was so good. It like had me. It had me. I was like, okay, I like this. It's just it gave me Saw vibes, and I was like, yeah, yes. And it'll give you the same kind of vibe as Until Dawn would, just without. I don't know. It's like the craziness in the setting is very Until Dawn coded. So if you can never play Until Dawn, at least that will be that for you. I'm sorry, Until Dawn's just such a good game. I guess I'll get started. We'll start playing some investigating, which means we can still talk a lot. I'm nervous. I always get nervous. I feel like I'm being quizzed. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. I'll try Until Dawn when I get a PC. Yes, that'd be so exciting. Ooh, even if you can't get a PC, if you don't want to like get that, like, remove that cozy setup you have, because I've seen your setup. I've seen the 2 TVs. I've seen, like, you and your husband have, like, that setup. They're making a Steam console that'll have all the Steam games, and Until Dawn is on there. It's very pricey. It rarely ever goes on sale, but if you don't want to lose the cozy, comfy vibes, that is coming out, and I recommend that. They're gonna make it, unfortunately, the same price as a PC, but if you're gonna, like, comfy over anything else, I would recommend the Steam console as a PC player. Because I love comfy, cozy console playing. Anyway. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. Me too. It's because your clothes are so smothering. Girl, I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. Maybe he did something. And so, Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. Okay. There are 2 victims in this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Seonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking, and she sadly hung herself, which is so upsetting. Why am I blue? Because I'm trying new things. I'm seeing where things take me. I'm gonna try different colors. Blue is just for, like, right now. Because I got the 1 month free of Turbo, and I was like, I can change my color with this. Hyoko Seonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. Blondie Brat did die. Which, you know, in a morbid way, I'm gonna kind of miss her. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't gonna be a useful clue. But, you know. Also, hi, bias. Oh, no. Oh, whatever will we do? It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
Yeah, you will.
I think.
Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. You know who I miss? I miss Kyoko. She was so helpful during the first ever game. Like, in general. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit. Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Yeah, I'm getting creeped out. Getting so creeped out. I think whoever killed that mean bitch should be pardoned. Are you purple now? Oh my god. Are we changing our colors? Is this a new era for everybody? Hi, Eden. If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room. I went to the on-call room and that's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep. You know what, I'm coming to, like, a weird theory? I'm thinking Mikan maybe is, like, behind this, because killing Hyoko makes a lot of sense coming from her. Because she's so mean to Mikan. But Ibuki is such a weird mix that I don't know what that's going on. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That's a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcements. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling you the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life, please? Or at least... What happened to not doubting me? What is that emote? Get that tongue out of here. Well, I don't know, I don't trust her yet.
Something like this.
This happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those two are no longer here. Ah, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. He said, get real, bitch. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Damn. He said, get a hold of yourself. I love it. Enjoy your like Heartbreaker. Don't be afraid to raid and dash. I understand the post-stream self-care. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey, hey.
See? Take a close look on the floor. Don't be sorry.
See?
You're good. If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something has wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. That's blood! Yes!
Yep,
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
but still.
Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Interesting. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a bloodstain?
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. Left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries, if that's the case. Then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? On the left side of the stepladder. Yes. Alright. I remember this being from the movie theater. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Oh no, it's from the movie theater. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's on Ibuki's feet? Blood! I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. This blood belongs to someone else. Bum bum bum. Probably Hyoko's blood. Because I'm sure there's some sort of fucking twist. Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up.
Well,
that helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time, but I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. It was just before the Monokuma announcement, so I would say about like 6:30 in the morning. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? Yes. Yes. That's not impossible. No. Okay. So it is likely she probably killed Ibuki, or no. Yes, she killed Ibuki. It's possible she killed Hyoko and then killed herself. Because if you remember, the despair disease makes you do crazy things, and she was acting a little crazy. But we don't know why. We're on some weird leads here. 2 different deaths happen at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. There's no way, because Hyoko's probably been there for like a hot minute. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope. And it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Oh, I just noticed a little something. It's okay if I... Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan. Do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. Yes. It was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. I can't believe these people are like, she really hung herself. Like, yes, you saw it. I feel like the only one that's kind of like woke right now is Hajime, even though it took him a minute himself to be like, oh my god, she did this. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light on the in the video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used normal stage lighting. They wanted it to be symbolic, Hajime. They're going out with flair. More things to investigate? Oh yeah. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little, so... It's running as a heater over 86 degrees! Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Maybe the heat makes the people infected with despair disease, makes them more, like, susceptible to, like, symptoms. Like, they're more sick. Hi, Fire. Yes, more Danganronpa. We're on the 3rd trial, and I'm excited. We're investigating. I'm just baffled that everybody has, like... You talk to them, and they're like, whoa, she hung herself? Oh my god, this is impossible. It's like, it's not. Like, it happened. Yeah, Ibuki's was very wild. I was a little perturbed. Oh, hers is up here too. Hyoko's body is suspended against a pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. I squeezed out the baby, but I have no clue who the father is. Oh my god. My favorite out of the song. Her first one was a little, you know, it was alright. But then she threw out that one. And I was like, yes. But when did the killer kill Hyoko? Moments prior to you getting the video. When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. If that's oh. Well, then my theory's out the window. I thought maybe she like was forced to kill Hyoko, so then she like killed herself. Well, in any case, now this is weird. Okay, she was not there, so even if it's possible whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so, because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? She should have lived longer. She's so cool. Oh, what do you want? No, you're in the way.
Now.
He said, hey, Hajime. I'm like, no. I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So, I was thinking, she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
Huh?
Huh, that's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would be even a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Yeah, you should have asked her first. Why were you asking us?
Yo!
Should have asked a girl first.
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps...
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
What?
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. I feel like you wouldn't be able to notice a key on a kimono like that unless she's like duct taped so fucking tightly that it like leaves an impression. But yeah, she would have her motel room key.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
Well,
Just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
see?
the way we wrapped her body... The way they wrapped her body with the duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that's their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? Oh my god. If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. True. True. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was... I think Ibuki might have set that up for her concert. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped with... yeah, from Rocket Punch. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
Were we not there at the party, or was that not set up at the party? I thought, like, for some flair she would have done that. If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Okay. What else is there, SpongeBob? What's this? There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hang body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw. It had a dim candlelight ambiance to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why did they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them? I think they're just being creepy,
So
whoever they are.
Here.
I see you noticed it too, fiend. Noticed? So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. Do you mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. Oh, I see it. I was like, what are we looking at? So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton one more time and...
I can see it!
There's no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
He gonna send his little hamsters. Aw, they're so cute. Now's the time for you to take fight. Mirage Golden Hawk, feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark divas of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Aww, it's so cute! It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of ultimate evil eye wielder! Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark divas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it. Okay.
It was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. That is a little weird. Alright. I guess we talk to everybody else. Get their accounts on. Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my 4 dark divas of destruction? Oh, he's just... okay. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
That's weird. There's no way. I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Aw, she misses her friend. He definitely will come back. Oh. I hope so. I hope nothing bad happens to him.
Hajime.
Hajime, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say? Hajime just goes, no.
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No. Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How
I
unfortunate.
see. That's disappointing. He fucking said no.
Damn
Hey,
right.
Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like,
If something like that is in front of the door, I think it might be it might have been keeping the door locked.
hey,
Remember when we came into the music venue? You couldn't get through the door? Yes. You had to like smash your way through and it like surprisingly broke pretty easy. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep the... Yes, it does. You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. No shit. Then how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
Back door. There's no way this is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like-
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get
You know,
it.
don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
That makes some sense. If I'm still going with the Mikan killed Ibuki and, well, not Ibuki, but like Hyoko. I don't know. Something's wrong here. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Yes, it is unlikely, or it is not that unlikely.
I've listened to the whole story.
She said, "Stop! I heard what you two were discussing." Shaki, what was a cool... that was a kind of cool entrance.
Yeah?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said that, Shaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Don't eat it! It's giving Detroit Become Human! Girl, why? Why are you putting it in your mouth? What? Workshop chemicals and you put it in your mouth? I see this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened on into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. What? Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides the bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? I guess. I fucking guess. Chiaki is just head empty. I need her to relax. Have we already talked to her beforehand? I don't know. Oh, we already talked about this
Yep.
much.
But still.
Yeah. It's definitely strange. So strange. Alright, I think we can talk to her again. Oh. Okay. Alright. Sorry, Queen. I won't bother you again. I will go to investigate until I can leave somewhere. Titty. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to, press on the door. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. I might as well investigate in here too, right? May as well. Whoa. What are you doing in here? Leave us alone! He's bothering us. Get out. Nagito, did you come here to investigate this storage room too? No, he came to bother us. I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey,
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko, they probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from this storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Oh, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
but
That's the main reason why this case is really special. Why is he so fucking weird?
man,
But I can't say for certain though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making sense.
Hajime,
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling. Gut feelings?
Hey,
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? The movie theater? Bro. He said, I'll just see you there. Where? After that, Nagita walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? I will say, that's where the bag came from. So, it makes sense why he wants us to go there. But he went about it a weird way. He cracks me up. I'm gonna run an ad super quick. I'm so sick and tired of like the first half hour my ads are like, oh my god, run one now. So sick and twisted, I think. So sick and twisted. I cannot wait to have the weekend off. I'm telling you right now, it is much needed. Very much needed. Run an ad now! I'm doing it, Twitch, I'm sorry. Dude, the second trial being 3 hours long, I wonder how this trial's gonna go. I wonder. Also, I don't know if you saw Fire. Where is it? I've got a little Monokuma emote. Because I like Monokuma, he's cute. If they sold like Danganronpa stuff like out in the wild, if I was ever in the wild, like I don't want to order anything, but if I ever saw like one of those keychain packs of Monokuma, like it would be so cute to get a mystery one, like those mystery keychain packs to see which ones you get, and it's of him in different poses. That'd be so cute. Okay, we're back. Let's investigate the guitars. A banjo. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are instruments and machines that I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pertain to the case. He just whips out the banjo. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes and your reflection. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Yes, that's the point. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Compared to the last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? No, because if you look to the right, you have a face mask of his mouth? That's so cute! Wait, I should get one. For those, like, if we ever have another pandemic. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. The thick black paper that's folded up. Yeah, it's the paper from the goddamn, whatchamacallit. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front of this wallpaper and this edge of the wallpaper. It looks like it looks a little torn, but what does this mean? I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. He said, guys, I found a banjo! He just whips out in song. Now can we talk? Okay. Alright, with this, we might be close to finish investigating. Yay, that's exciting. But I still need to talk to Mikan. Perfect. I think after we talk to her, that's when we start the trial. Wait, no, we still haven't gone to Hyoko's apartment. Or motel. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of the death. Because of the heat, is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. It's as long as I saw it, it should be clear what order. All he has to say is, I saw a weird recording, which explains why the video call device is broken. And it was just before the morning announcement. So, Ibuki killed herself first. And then Kyoko died second within the span of like maybe minutes, seconds, who knows. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. Yes. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Yes. Wait, imitation?
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work like a song or a film as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. Oh. But whose murder? How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing's order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
Hmm.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? What movie?
This, too, must
It's
be the
certainly
will of
conceivable.
causality.
Oh! The movie they haven't seen. No wonder we're confused. We should have watched the damn movie. Hold on a sec. What are you talking about? An imitation murder. One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. I figured as much. If it's a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. No. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
I don't
Alright,
like this.
fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind
Yeah,
of
and I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. That would be wild if there was. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Face your powerlessness!
it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Don't tell anyone what? Why am I not telling anyone? Hi, Colin. And the imitation is...
Good
Of course, it's an
instincts.
imitation of that movie.
Well,
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie! I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. You're streaking! Oh my god, Colin. It's a streaking secret. Oh my god. Hello. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Okay. So he wanted to tell us that it's like that movie, but we haven't seen it, so we would still have been confused.
you...
I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I'll need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you think, or where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at that hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over the motel. Okay, so we gotta go to the movie theater, motel, and hospital. I want to go to the movie theater first. Get that shit out the way. Movie theater would be this way. That's the motel. Electric Avenue. The Wizard of Monami.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
I see, then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes, we did.
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what... I can't say that. If that's what Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being... I don't even know how to say that. You even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See? It's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it,
Then
okay?
I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? He did. We didn't say that Hajime was the smartest of the bunch. But Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. I think of it as a protective charm. Okay. Thank you. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes the preparations and we investigate the movie theater. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monami's face on it. Did that catch your eye? Yeah. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Oh there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad!
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
Stupid! There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
You did, or she did. I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey!
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Okay. That was wild.
Well
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait!
This is
I can't
exciting,
wait!
exciting! Alright, see ya. Wow. Okay. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. This sounds so half-assed.
Now, Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
Okay.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
What? Alright. Oh.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Okay. Alright, this is making sense.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Oh.
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Damn. Oh.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Alright.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
I'm so moved to tears. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head. Oh.
So,
Now then, let's meet at the class trial. Goodbye. Bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. Yeah. He's weird, but I love him. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
but
It would have been a complete imitation of the killer if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. I think it was. Because if you consider the broken video device, that would be the Tin Man. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. The Wizard of Monami has been added to the truth. Yay. Alright. Now we go to the motel. Motel, Holiday Inn. Hold on a second. I do adjust how I was sitting. I'm an antsy gal. And then we go to the hospital. I just remembered, I never went inside any of these rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. I would ask you, because you
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room is Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? What's he doing here?
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there's no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki in this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrive at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I see, so Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well.
No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines too to look for... Oh. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to to doubt me. Jesus. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there was no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is Hyoko was killed and we did discover her body. Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Yeah, me too. But I believe him, I think. I don't... Looks like it's locked. Locked! The key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this... It opened just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. So Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? What do you mean by that? The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in the room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her since she had been in her room for some time. I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time, and then I saw it. Aww. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiro was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiro. That Mahiro kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiro taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, By chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono? Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mayu taught me. That's why I can do it on my own. If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Oh. And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be!
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. Can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Something is wrong. I'm a little perturbed. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. Oh, Monokuma! There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made the mess of her rooms, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. Wait. Give me that. Yay!
No.
I found another. The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Okay. Well. I guess we can also leave here and go to the hospital. TV typhoon.
Well?
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days. Oh. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey.
so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too, right?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as a part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. Okay. Oh. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey, hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on her head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her, but it didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she... I mean, yeah. But someone must have told her. There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... You don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there now. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but does she seem a little upset? It is likely that Ibuki, with the despair disease, she was gullible, so I think someone must have told her to do that. But in the process, after the fact, killed Hyoko for some fucked up reason. Hi, what are you doing here?
Now then.
I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
Alright!
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can Oh, no. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet, but it'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit into it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Okay. Oh, nice. Conference room. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Oh, where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Jackie, are you there?
Cause...
If we turn on a light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What? What's fully exposed?
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. What was she doing? There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until he started adjusting to the light. What the hell was she doing? And I saw Chucky had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. So it's the curtain that's in the music venue. I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. I don't think so. I think we start the trial.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
Yay!
I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims, in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. I have my theories, but I'm gonna check on my pet before I go. Give them a little present. I don't have any more presents. Aww. Can I give them one of these presents down here? I don't want to give them a man's nut. Oh yeah. There you go. Aww. Cute. Alright. We have to go back to the central beach. So... Would be on the first island? Or is it already on this island? I think we're already there. We're just stupid. And off we go. Can I just... Alright, Jesus. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Monomy's such
What?
a dumb
Don't get in my
child.
way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey,
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you've come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say, oops.
Anyway...
Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye!
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you!
Did he kill him? No, that's so...
Hey, hey!
Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn
Of
it!
course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you
What are
yearn?
you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Well. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, they exploded. The elevator began its deep descent as usual, but nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. She better survive. Hopefully. I hope. That'd be nice. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. Also, hello, Celestia Ludenberg, the one and only. And I walked into that place. And we all cried. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nakumaru's not here either. Is Nakumaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Hyoko still died. Like, she's very mean. Why bother? What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. I will. And so, the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hyoko Seonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. That person who killed those 2 is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. That's what I'm saying. Not only that, who else would kill Hyoko? Like, yeah, she was mean to just about everybody, but she was especially mean to Mikan. And what I'm thinking is that she kind of, like, used Ibuki to her advantage with this despair disease, and she just, like, I've been waiting for Mikan to snap, and I'm excited to see what the hell happens. For our friend's sake, for Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes, I would like to save, thank you. I don't have any skills. I don't know how to acquire those. So we just be raw dogging these damn trials. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna adjust how I'm sitting so I can be cozy for this fuck-ass trial. Dude, yeah, Mondo was unsuspecting, and he made me really sad. Alright, obviously, Ibuki and Ibuki and Hyoko are dead. Ibuki was first because we saw it live on Twitch. I'm just kidding. But we saw it in live real time. Hyoko's body wasn't there when he first saw Ibuki, so she was likely killed in between the time that Hajime was running around like Paul Revere. The British are coming! Hyoko's dead! Right, okay. It wouldn't explain why there's bloodstains on her shoes, but I feel like that could be, like, unraveled over time. Not only the tracksuit color, but, the way that he called them dude instead of chick. I'm still caught up on, like, people just being like, whoa, she did that? There's no way. Like, there is because it happened. So, I'm suspecting it's Mikan because that curtain that's behind Ibuki when she killed herself, that is from that conference room because obviously there's 2 curtains and one's missing. And the only person that probably could ever know that is Mikan, because she's been at the hospital most of the time. So it makes sense. I know. Celeste was kind of... hers was sad. Like, it was very, like, symbolic and sad. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think I have my answer, but I also just... I don't know if there's gonna be any plot twist to this, like always. Or if it's just gonna be straightforward with it, so... I guess let's get started, right? Let me run an ad really quick before then, so this way it doesn't get interrupted. I'm so sorry, I feel bad every time, but I don't want anyone to miss anything. So we'll do that. So how's everybody doing? How is your 4 a.m. travels going? I know this trial is going to be like 5 million hours long, so it's gonna be like a little painful, methinks. But I think it's gonna be good. We're gonna be locked in. We're gonna be into it. I think we're gonna be good. I hate Twitch ads. I really need to change that shit. I'm so sorry. Anyway, we're back. Okay. I waited for those who couldn't see. I promise.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll
I think we
punish
know.
everyone besides.
We know.
Well,
Let's
who
get into
cares
it.
about this boring
Yes, thank
explanation?
you.
Let's get on with it already.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Oh,
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our site.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital.
Dude, it would have been insane if Byakuya did kill Chihiro. But he's just such a freak that he said, let me tamper with this evidence. Let me make this fun. Like, dude, you're so fucking weird.
Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
Oh.
After I heard from those two that
Ooh.
Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hiyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
But it's not.
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
It's just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Oh well. We kinda had to.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
It's not!
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
It's true.
Why would Hajime
Maybe
lie?
not.
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
No!
Did Hajime kill both of them?
No!
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's
Okay,
fault.
so I don't know which one to shoot. I'm not the killer, there should be a contradiction somewhere because there's no way I would have been able to do something like that. No, it's true because...
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie...
No, it's not that one. I was trying to agree with you, Queen! I'm sorry!
Hajime's testimony is
Alright.
clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
No? Okay.
Damn it!
Okay.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Nagito, please sit
If
down.
Hajime's testimony
He
is
does
a
need to sit
lie,
down.
then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
It's
don't
not
think I
a
can
lie!
deny that
Why
possibility.
can't you just believe me?
After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
See, when they throw in
Did
the movie
Hajime
ticket,
kill
I'm
both
like,
of them?
what?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
I shoot the movie ticket because obviously I didn't see the movie beforehand.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can... After all,
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Well, I'm not because I didn't
Did
see the
Hajime
movie,
kill
so
both
why
of
would I
them?
kill him that way?
The fact that the bodies were imitating...
No, that's wrong.
Fucking fuck-ass bitch. Jesus Christ.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
You were literally at the movie theater. Why are you trying to do this to me, Nagito?
Of course you're not. I
Oh
already
my
knew
god.
that. Huh? Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
Then why did you do this?
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
That's what I hope. $1.5
Which
million.
means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie?
Nobody told
Of
me
course
anything.
no one did, right?
Come on.
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Literally.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Literally.
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
Oh my god. Please shut the hell up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
But this is a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
Yes.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
We don't know.
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer
Sorry, I'm
stalled
thinking.
for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
Why does he even need money? I'm saying, let me have the money.
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Oh.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Yeah, but it's not likely that he'd do that.
Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Okay. Make my argument. Semi-transparent glob. I don't even know what that's about. Like, I know
The killer was still
Shaki
inside
ate
the
it.
music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door.
Leo.
By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together, and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay. Celestia Ludenberg, I agree. I've been thinking this entire time that she sounds like Starfire. Like, she sounds exactly like Starfire. Hi, Leo. How are you?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
Yes.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
No. Yes. No. Wait. My buddy knew you were playing this damn game and woke me up. I'm so sorry.
The killer was still inside the music venue.
What is with the semi-transparent
from the
blob?
inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
Try for inside.
How did they lock the door?
That's like the first sentence, isn't it?
That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
Ba-ba-bum.
So they looked like they had just...
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Maybe it'd be so funny if she actually was the voice actor for
The killer was still inside the music venue.
Sonia for
By
Starfire.
locking the door from the inside. No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Wait a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
But why?
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. The semi-transparent glob was probably glue.
I see!
Why is it green?
Semi-transparent glob. Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It shouldn't be, and it's
I
not.
believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Well, no, you wouldn't have obviously seen the glue.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
Oh. Makes sense of the bloodstain on
And
the
when you went
stage.
back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there
You're
too,
not allowed
right?
to slice open your stomach this time.
But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
Yes.
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
What was the thick scrap of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting in the music venue? It should have been a part of something originally. I should have seen what... Yes. Hangman's Gambit. Please give us hints this time. No hints? I'm gonna say wallpaper. Yay. I need to get these out of the way. I don't want them exploding. It's gonna happen anyway. I don't like this version of Hangman's Gambit, to be real with you. Ugh, get out of here. I need an A. Why do they do this to me? Good lord. Those are gonna explode, that's fine. Cuphead? Yeah, well. Wall, another L. And then paper. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get that out of here. Oh my god, everything's gonna explode. Everything's gonna explode! Honestly, I don't care that things are exploding. I need another P. Jeez lord. Wait. Wait. Get that out of here. Wallpaper. Wallpaper. Holy hot Jesus Christ. No matter what I do. Yeah, things are just gonna explode. My god. I hate this one. I don't like this Hangman's Gambit at all.
That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
Yes.
There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so...
Yes.
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper...
Isn't that the new Pokemon game?
See?
The new one that just came out?
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
The scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? Meanwhile, did the killers use the wallpaper to make Hyoko appear next to the pillar? If I trace it back from there, the answer should be clear. Alright, let's give it a try. Logic dive? Oh my god. Oh wait, I like this one. Slay. Oh, there's more obstacles this time. I don't know if that gives me speed boost. There's no arrows on it, so I'm not chancing shit. Actually, we'll try it. Question 1. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? It was hidden. I would think, because the storage room would make so much sense. We're right. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. Next question. What did the killer use to hide her body? The wallpaper. I'm kind of locked in. Oh my gosh. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They formed a wall? They covered the pillar? I'm gonna go with this one. My cat sneezed. My cat's always in the background. Yay, we did it! Yay! I like the headcanon that Hajime is just playing his Tony Hawk game in his own head while everyone is trying to sneeze. He's like, hold on. I'm playing Skate.
It's all coming together. I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
Ooh.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
I did find the bodies.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself
So
would
sorry.
be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
I guess.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
Yeah, you tell him.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
Moss
I
balls.
don't eat moss balls. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the two victims in that movie, they probably wanted us to think everything was happening in the same way it did in the movie. Because they liked the movies. To let their accomplice escape? No, there's no accomplice. Okay. I figured.
Crap!
Clearly it's because they like the movie. I would say to mix up the killing order.
The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
Oh.
A valid line of reasoning.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
True.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
Oops. Whoop, my
Your
bad.
opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed.
Yes.
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because it's on her shoes, you freak.
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just going to talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. I'm thinking maybe she was told to move the body in her gullible state.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
Gundam, don't piss me off.
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that. Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
Perhaps.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the
Oh my
power
God.
of the evil eye.
I don't like these
Is
either.
That it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
I did get my wish.
But are
I
you
did.
Sure
We don't have to
you're
deal with her
sure?
being mean
I
again.
show you how serious I am. This
Okay, just get on
You're
with
so
it.
frightened you can't even. However, the time for
Right. Whoa, okay, that's a lot. Okay.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't
Whoops.
step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare?
I really don't like these ones. There was no blood. Yes, there was. It was
You're
a
saying the blood on
smudge.
Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no.
Ah, I didn't mean to shoot it.
Never there.
Motherfuck.
Just about what did you see?
Get me out of this
nightmare?
hellscape.
You're
Need to get
saying
him
the
there.
blood on Ibuki's feet belong. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Allow me to cut through those words.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Could you maybe say there's blood on the dance floor?
Don't say such foolish
I'll see my way
things.
out.
You
I'll
don't have
leave.
proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
Yes.
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right?
So that would mean Hyoko was killed first, and then just before the Monokuma announcement, Ibuki kills herself.
Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
That's what I'm wondering.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
They had to have because of her despair disease.
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my...
I didn't mean to skip so early. I get trigger figure so bad. Sonia's account, maybe? I don't know. Let's see.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Okay, I agree with
That's
his.
not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody, Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has failed.
We can exclude the sick.
And what about the...
Right before I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone...
So everyone who stayed...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own
Oh
cottage.
no, we don't agree with him? Okay, I guess not. I was like, yeah, I agree with you. You were there.
Crap!
Because we were both there.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
No. I don't believe him. For some reason, I don't believe him. He's been weird anyway. Like, gross weird, but...
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
But it is, because he was
Aside from those
sleeping.
afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
Crap! We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone...
So everyone who stayed...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed...
That's not an
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
No, that's wrong!
Sorry, I was working it out in my brain, too. I was trying to remember the conversations
Not
I
all
had.
of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two...
What?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
True.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
It's not what you think.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. Too much info.
It's not like that.
It's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but That's how I feel.
Me Danganronpa extra hard. Oh my god.
I think the killer
Put
had
it
a
away.
completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? Ba-ba-bum, we go on our suspension.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami. The mothballs are sure look tasty today. Stop it! Don't characterize me as someone who lives off mothballs. And there's some chance time. What? What's what? What's that? Now that Monami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. If that's too long, it'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then... I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. You leave her alone. You leave her alone.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously.
She is queen.
He's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Thanks, Queen. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Okay.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Oh my god.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Aw.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Right.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Yeah.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Hence imitation.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to the music
So,
venue?
you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue if that's the key to all this? I need to find that out no matter the cost.
to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She did, yes.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
No. No.
Why did Hyoko go to the music? There's no way we'd...
Maybe the killer
If that's not... Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose!
Oh my god. Akane, please.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now. Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted, or the killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her.
No.
The girl is so small and weak-looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
Well, what would that be?
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She
Right.
definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
But
Advance.
Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
True.
It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would
one.
be that messed. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Now we slice the thingamajig because it's Sonia's account.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Oh no, it's not that? Okay.
Crap. Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted,
I would
right?
think it's Mikan's account then.
My gut is totally right after all.
Because her autopsy said there was no struggle. At least I remember. I don't think there was
Hold on.
any struggle.
Try remembering Hyoko's. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
No? Okay. Well.
Crap.
She fought the killer. There's
Hold
no way
on.
she fought the
Try
killer.
remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be
That's
that
what I
messed
thought.
up. She fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through those words.
I thought it was Sonia's account. I thought it was for the other
reason
thing,
Hyoko's
though.
kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe
'Cause she
that
walked
was
in on
one of the
her.
reasons she locked herself in her room.
Maybe because you're
That is why I
hungry?
informed
Go
her.
eat something. Make some
I
food.
told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Hmm.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah,
No.
she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
No.
Hajime,
No.
now's your chance. Make her admit
No.
defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
You're a little freak. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
We don't want to take off her clothes. We don't.
It seems you have quite the fashion sense.
Her and Mikan both are like, take my clothes off. And we're like, no.
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes?
No!
Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing.
Why? What is with the obsession with our clothes?
London, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation.
Oh.
Killed Hyoko.
Shit.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, you don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning, I'm pretty sure, was very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like
Oh
me.
my god.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking
That's
around.
strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Why didn't Ibuki leave behind any footprints? Smudge? No. I thought maybe because they wiped away everything except for the smudge. That would have been it. Well, yes.
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail.
Of course.
Amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this, so that's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Kameda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So it's just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach the hidden truth, it's all up to me.
I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
I don't think I remember anything strange in the video. I'm the only one who actually saw that video, so I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw, based on everything we know from the arguments thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. For instance, there was a certain item present when we investigated the crime of the scene and wasn't in the video.
Damn it!
No, it's not that.
Here!
Hi, Ninja! Welcome in!
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Even so,
How are
the
things
fact
going
is
with
the
you?
stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
The conference room, I
What
think.
do you mean?
You know, honestly, I've never played DC Universe Online. I'm not much of, like, an MMO person, so to say. The elephant in the room should be the fact of why would she take herself out to start with? Exactly. I was thinking maybe with her despair disease, she was so gullible, someone must have told her, like, literally to hang herself, and she was probably like, okay.
You're suggesting...
But I don't know.
The stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different.
Also, welcome,
Am I
Sponge
right?
Fool.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
Ugh. Fucking hate Hangman's Gambit. They're not gonna give me any fucking hints. Bro, what? What's the difference between the video and the actual crime scene? Bitch, what? I'll leave that be. Oh. Oh. No. Magic. Well, welcome in. I don't quite know. See, you say that, Celestia, but honest to God, I didn't think so. I was like, what the frick happened? Filming location. Because with Sakura's death, I was like really sad, and it was like one of those only locked in whatchamacallit, locked in murders. And I was like, oh my god, how did they do it from the inside? Oh no, I didn't mean to destroy them. Let's destroy them. I honest to God. Location. Filming location. I don't care that I die. Stop it. Stop. Do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. I need a tea. Jesus Christ. I really hate this Hangman's Gambit. If anyone says they enjoy it, I'm gonna call you out as a filthy fucking liar. Because what do you mean? What do you fucking mean you like this? The last one was easier. I agree. I don't like this one at all.
I got it!
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What
Honestly,
do you
the
mean?
twist with Mukuro was really mind-blowing to me too. Because I was like, why and what?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
They tampered with the cameras because Kazuichi said that he switched the cameras so that he could see into the hospital and that we could see into the motels. Oh, hell yeah. An easy one, thank you. I didn't get to it in time. Oh. First question. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? The camera. Oh, I was looking at chat and I shouldn't have. I had to slow down for that. This is crazy, bro. Holy moly. I'm sorry if you get motion sick or dizzy. Jesus Christ. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? I'm gonna say the hospital. No. You die. I guess the music venue. Interesting. Holy moly. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera? Maybe they increased the signal? No? I went by Kazuichi's fucking claim because he's like, I increased the signal, and I thought maybe he was like the plot twist of it all and was like, I did it, I killed everybody. Oh, I didn't get it.
It's all coming together.
It is.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes.
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Well, how's he supposed to fucking know right out the gate?
The body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Literally.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing the killer did, he destroyed it.
I see!
I see!
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filming at the hospital, the conference room? Oh. Another Hangman's Gambit. Get me out of this fucking trial. Conference room, motherfucker. Where's the sea? Now I need an N, because I have to do this shit in fucking order. I don't have the health for this, you're right. Conference, I need an R. for... Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I mean E. Oh, I didn't get in time. Conference room. Jesus Christ, this is painful. Things are gonna explode. I have it down to a fucking science. I didn't get that one in time. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Holy fuck, I hate this so bad. Who designed this?
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's
I like one
conference room.
shirtless Gojo Chozo Sukuna-pic in it. Yeah, Twitter, no matter what, if you interact once with porn, your feed is infected with it.
Conference room?
But the
Like,
hospital
there's
and
no
the
escaping
venue
it. It's
look
just like
completely
Tumblr.
different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
What idiot decided to call this improved? I'm fucking saying. Like, why? To make the conference room look like the venue was... Yes. It was the black curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Oh no, I was trying to agree with him. I'm gonna die! Ah! Whatever will we do?
There's no way the music venue.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Maybe it's this one. Yeah!
Must be it.
It's okay, if I die, we get a second chance.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging.
Whoops, I'm sorry. I get
From
trigger
what I
finger
remember,
so bad.
There used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid!
You get on him.
That curtain was hung
Beat
so
his
the music
ass.
venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
It's probably one of them real sturdy ropes.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
That's a huge
Floors,
detail.
matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. That's it. The reason the killer used that in the video is because... No?
Crap!
For sure would have been that, but I guess not. Would have been the rope? The curtain? No.
Crap!
They must be a Virgo? Oh, I died. That's okay. They all pick Makoto. Or Makoto. They all pick Hajime.
We will never give up. What the killer did was make the music video. They did.
Yes. 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 Do you mean it's like permadeath then?
I can prove it with this. You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange.
Oh, gives you a retry button? No, that's nice.
The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film
For
lighting
aesthetic,
instead.
duh.
Which means...
For the ambiance.
Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used
Yeah,
in the video.
honest to God, if the murder or the suicide really did happen right before the announcement, which likely it did, maybe not. Maybe, regardless, if it happened and the candle went out just in time and you went over there, you would have smelled the burning candle. Regardless, you would have smelled the burning candle.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they
He
were
has no
going for
vision.
that
He has
effect.
night blindness.
With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say
I
this is
also-
decided.
I have a suspicion regarding this because even though Nagito was sick out of his fucking mind, when he was standing up, he was acting a little differently and weirdly. And he mentioned seeing 2 Ibukis. Which makes me probably think he saw... I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Mikan dressed as Ibuki in a gown, making this whole camera setup up just to make, you know.
The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
The call is coming from inside the house. I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't that the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the only reason why I figured out it was Ibuki, because her hair was sticking
Ibuki
out.
killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Which means there was a fake somewhere. The fake must have been...
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
I figured.
By that time,
I
the real
figured.
Ibuki must have already been killed.
Oh, things are unraveling.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So then, the killer must have done this overnight and somehow either got Ibuki to kill herself or did it herself by just putting her there, being like, it's gonna be okay, we can do this. And then in the morning made the video go on so that this way she could have an alibi saying, hey, I was at the hospital this whole time. So that's what happened. And no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap
But
for me
why
was...
did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason
So
the
they can have
killer
an
made a
alibi.
fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I'm sorry, Mikan. I'm suspecting you.
You're the only one! Nikon, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
It's gotta be. All signs point to her. There's no way there's a plot twist in here anywhere, and if there is, it's gonna be bullshit.
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
It's not.
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing
There's
someone?
no way.
That's completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Yes.
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Yes.
Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs if you must be mentally exhausted. Yes.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
Yes. It's her.
That's when you put on
butt
a
cheeks.
hospital gown that you
Ass
prepared
out.
in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue.
And
Showed that to me.
if she had bought the tote bag from the theater, Monokuma did say it was like a buy one get one free deal. So
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby.
I knew she was gonna snap at some point. I knew.
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Yes.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second. What are you saying? That's impossible.
You are the
There's no
killer.
way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Then why are you panicking?
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
Dude, if I was accused of being the killer, I'd be so nonchalant. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I would probably laugh.
I agree. It is truly difficult
Be like,
to
"Well, I
believe
didn't kill
someone could
anyone.
be killed
Here's
by
my
such
alibi."
a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to
Okay,
tell you?
I guess.
It's impossible for me to kill someone.
But
What
also,
do you
if
say,
she's
Hajime?
panicking because of that, but like, couldn't she also be panicking? Like, oh my god, they found me
Do you
out.
still believe this woman is the killer?
Yes.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Oh my god. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, Thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
I mean, it is.
Actually,
Yeah.
this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Check the receipt. No returns without the
killer
receipts.
wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck,
Oh.
pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Oh, that's
The
worse.
center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Don, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue, then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
What?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Is that really true? Oh my god. I don't know. Oops.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Right. I guess.
That's basically the same thing.
Well, yes, but one's
Though
self-inflicted,
hanging
one's
and
not.
strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
True.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
No, I was trying to agree with him, because it's true. She was hanged. It's the rope.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the though hanging and the scars they leave. Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
Oh.
Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or...
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Okay.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
No? No? I was wrong anyway. That moved really fast. Okay.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
What
She
about
was
the
strangled to death.
AC?
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and the scars they leave would look different too.
What about the AC temperature?
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we
The Monokuma file, it never specified...
Whoever
I'm
misunderstood
gonna
is
try
to blame.
something.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
No? Okay, well. Alright, so the rope it is for his statement then. It makes the most sense.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
No? What the frick? Nagito, I have no reason to believe you in
Ibuki didn't
anything
die
you
from
say.
hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars?
Okay, well,
You
he's
mean
probably
the
wrong
rope
anyway.
burn,
Oh,
right?
But we believed
I
it
didn't
was
mean
from
to
a
shoot
hanging.
Sonya in the head.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
I'm gonna shoot his
Obviously, we'd assume
with
it was
the
at
The
rope.
Monokuma file, it never specified...
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
It's okay, I've got like 8 minutes left. And it's gonna go
Ibuki
by
didn't
real
die. She
quickly.
was strangled to
That's basically the
Though hanging and the scars they leave would...
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yay!
That must be it.
Now we got 3 murders: Ibuki, Hyoko, and Sonya. Oh
That's
god,
what
I'm
happened.
so sorry. Oops, I didn't mean. God damn it. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see, so Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
True, because she's a nurse.
You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
You don't have to have coroner's knowledge to identify much of anything bodily harm-wise, but if you are the killer, you know exactly how she died, you know how her wounds are, but you lied about it.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right.
No.
And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
They learn about these
I'm
things.
not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
Clock it.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
What the fuck?
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really, really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing
I
someone.
don't believe it.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
Oh.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
And hope without despair. I see the underlying.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Oh no. Does the mask slip off?
So in the end, you're all just
She
a bunch
finally
of bullies,
snaps.
justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
You know, valid crash out. But why did she have to kill Ibuki?
Hey, Mikan.
It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair. Not fair.
Oh,
not
she's
fair,
crashing
not fair,
out.
Not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away!
I mean, no, it's situational.
What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair. Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me! Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Yes, you were at the hospital. Oh my god.
Right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video! It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument
Oh my god, another
is
argument.
you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be, was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying, everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw the
Why
video.
do you get to decide I'm Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Right.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Oh my god, she's creeping me out.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
Not really.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Why is hers yellow? Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. Just as Chucky said, Mikan is panicking right now. I'm the only one who can point out the mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Nope.
Just from that
Okay, no,
video?
it's the surveillance camera she talked about.
Just from that camera angle?
No? Okay.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera, just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I know it doesn't count if it doesn't hit the yellow words.
Damn it!
I end up shooting them instead. I'm kidding.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Damn it!
They make these so much more difficult.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Genuinely?
So please forgive
Don't
me
know.
already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Mm-mm. Maybe it's one of those I highlight it.
Damn it!
I'm gonna try something.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dim. There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type. So please forgive me already!
They do have
Hajime,
very
pay close attention
similar
and
body
listen well.
types.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake. I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody
I
who
don't
could have
know.
filmed
I'm
that.
trying something.
Is Is the hemp bag on her head is the hospital gown she was, or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really your... You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Yeah!
I'll shoot through that contradiction. Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera
Yeah, I was gonna
angle.
say you wouldn't have known.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Right.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Give it up, girl.
You serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible? She scares me.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
Yes.
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly,
We all do.
Did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Yeah, but Monokuma said it was buy one, get one free, motherfucker.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item.
Okay.
So don't you think it's impossible?
No.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly
Monokuma's account
obvious
comes to
that
play
that's
into this.
impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer.
Babe, you are.
So you'll forgive me, right?
No.
Taking your stubbornness this far.
I figured I was near the end because her mask is slipping, and that's when you know you're getting close.
I won't stop until you forgive me!
When they start acting insane, that's, yeah. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the temple marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the tab key to reload. Just like locking on, press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. We don't have to do this. Okay, so we don't have to mind about that. To despair.
Explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
It's not!
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
It's not!
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it! Yay.
You still haven't forgiven me! Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw
You're done for! Why only me? Please, draw on me!
Draw on me.
Can you forgive me already? You still haven't forgiven me! Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me!
You're done for!
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Oops, I missed.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Shall I let you punch me?
Ah! Please, just let me hurt her.
Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me?
No.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me!
You're done for!
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end!
Why do we even have to argue?
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
I've been saying this. I have been saying this.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Yes.
Why? Why can't you forgive me?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
So glad I woke up because I had to piss.
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Oh shit. That's so unfortunate. Oh. Well. Oh, okay, well. No? Okay, well, I die. Yeah, Brand's been going for a long time. He's playing Jurassic World. He was playing, Phasmophobia. And he offered for me to play because he was playing with the Beast Gamers. But I was really tired at that time, and I was like, I don't really want to die in front of all of you guys. So I fell asleep for a while, and then I woke up and I was like, I really want to keep playing Danganronpa. And I work tonight, so it's good that I'm up so I can reset my sleep schedule. He loves Jurassic World. That's his thing. He won't kill park visitors like I asked. I'm so sorry.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was moving ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
Yeah.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue. So I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap.
Have a good sleep. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you.
In truth, that video was recorded in a different place.
I didn't tell nobody she was trying to...
The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance.
I told nobody.
And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in
So
fact,
many
the
hotties
crime had
here.
already been committed by that point.
All the
The
baddies
person
are
in the
here.
footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick.
That's okay. At least you get to spend
First,
your get
the killer
ready
peeled off
with
the wallpaper
me.
covering one of the stage pillars,
And then covering a
revealing
murder.
Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue.
This is such a
The killer sealed
detailed...
the door with glue and intentionally
Like, a lot
created
of work was
closed room
involved.
that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Damn.
Is that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Oh, now she goes insane.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This
Girl, you scary.
feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing. Like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikon, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Period. We get a C rank. Watch. Oh, a B. We get B for baddie. 69 coins. B for boob.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Wow. And it's Mikan. Bum, bum, bum. I wonder what her execution's gonna look like. I hope it's hospital themed. That'd be fucking crazy. All rise. Small fries.
Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
Correct.
you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed the girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive
Don't
you.
joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Pekko. She's actually gone mental. Mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
know because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? It makes sense, because she was around all of them.
What?
Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Yes. My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right, Mikan felt really hot at the time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
And because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name, despair disease, losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease. Goodbye, Theo. I love you. Goodbye forever.
Isn't that right?
They just take her out back and shoot her? Fuck. She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair. That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did
Oh.
was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
What the fuck? Why are we confessing our love in this game? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know. Who are we talking about?
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
What the fuck? I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand. What are you saying? You don't understand. Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you. Damn! Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease? But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see. Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you something nice. It's about the World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not no, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future. That's right, that symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? I knew it! Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that cooldown ends. Or countdown ends. You even know about that? I don't know anything. I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything. Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you're like this all along, because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? The person? She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend? That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are...
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story about our stolen school lives.
Hey!
So, it was true all along? Our memories were taken away?
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed!
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
But who was
I
it?
can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Well, she's crazy. But I didn't think for that kind of reason. It is hospital setting. I fucking knew it. Bye-bye ouchies. Oh, she's getting euthanized. Oh my god. The fuck? Well, I'm gonna say it. Her execution was a little underwhelming. I expected something a lot worse. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Seonji was Mikan Sumiki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's just take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us, and now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monokuma looks right now. Or Monami, not Monokuma. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the future foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say you're different than Monami.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going on and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Oh, your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey!
Wait, now that's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its up and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the first island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru? Is it Nekomaru? Safe, how should I say this? Anyway, I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome, we're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However,
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still live. Hey, Supreme Overlord, who gives a shit? That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all.
All right!
Maybe it's because before her memories were swiped, she's also a very sensitive person. Just take her out back. It's very, very anticlimactic. It was very underwhelming. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator. Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? Yeah, what does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Uh-oh. It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. It was a weird fan servicey one too with the angles. Yeah. I don't like that they fan serviced her so much. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry, to the beach on the first island!
Alright!
Let's haul ass. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running toward the beach on the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey!
Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself!
Listen!
We have to come pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of the hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo through the beach. Nekomaru!
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice. With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice, and then we saw something truly unbelievable. Believable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you
Oh.
waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while.
It's been like a day.
That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body?
I'm scared.
This is nothing.
What the fuck?
I've been reborn in the rivers of hell.
What the fuck? Nekomaru. It fits him? I guess so. Oh no, we got 9 days left. Oh god. And we end the chapter. Ba-ba-bum! Which means I end the stream here. I could not sit with myself if I didn't finish this trial because it was starting to eat at me and I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. But yeah. This is where we end. Oh, you need Twisty. I can close that tab now. Let's see. Let me see if there's anyone alive this morning, which there isn't. No, I don't really want to take you anywhere. Well, anyway, thanks for sitting with me. Thanks for dealing with the trial with me. I had a lot of fun with it. I work these next 2 nights. I have the weekend off, but 2 of those days I am busy, so 3 out of those days we'll probably do more Danganronpa. Oh, or morning? Yeah, good night or good morning. It's nighttime for me because this is my usual time. That is like nighttime for me. But goodbye forever. I'll see you guys when I see you. Goodbye.